Today we are gonna watch a bunch of clips from MoreParz, which are repetitively highly recommended by lots of people. And they be like, Niner, you're gonna learn about Australia from this dude. There's something wild happening there, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and like to the original creator, MoreParz. He's pretty cool.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one, because of course we f***ing did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here where
they have 10,000 species of spider. How is Australia surviving? Wow, you literally grow up eating spider in your dream. Yeah, all my worst nightmare will become reality in Australia.
we are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the f*** else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. Ooh. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, beware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right. Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimeters or 2 inches.
5 centimeter. Wait, 5 centimeter, 2 inch. That's like my finger. A whole finger length, like my whole middle finger, 5 centimeter. I think the size of my fist is also 5 centimeter.
Asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt. 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider on the entire fucking globe.
He's a big boy.
Only in Australia.
Well, I mean, he is a big boy. Yeah, he's really big. Like, big boy. He is a big boy, Chad. Like,
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret.
Oh, that looks weird, Chad. That looks weird.
But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman. Land down under, the number one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera. And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those
my damn! It's also furry and fuzzy.
Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters.
I don't want to go to Australia. I don't want to. I mean, I love the weather. I love the beach. I love the accent. But what the fuck is that?
In size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
Oh my god.
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
Are they slow?
Unfortunately, the huntsman is fucking turbocharged.
Oh.
Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart.
Really?
See, despite looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless.
I hope they're timid, because I'm timid from that thing.
In fact, seeing these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise.
The visual.
If you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control.
Well, I mean, don't all spiders eat bugs? I don't need a 5-inch big boy in my house to eat the flies. This is so scary.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company.
Oh.
Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you, yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap.
Oh.
Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
I can't with the spider. I can't. Oh. Imagine them wearing shoes. It doesn't matter if they are wearing a funny hat. Will not make them better. Okay, I can't.
It has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg. This cute little guy is the kiwi bird, a species of ratite native to New Zealand.
I'm not sure. Oh, this is no longer Australian thing. New Zealand.
Zealand this time, and the absolute poster child for getting cucked by evolution. You see, this walking featherball is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary, being a member of the same family of flightless birds. However,
his name is Kiwi. Isn't that so cute? Like the fruit? Super cute.
there is a problem. You see, the rest of the Kiwis' bloodline actually looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such made sure to trade the whole flying thing for something useful. With all of his cousins specking into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that leaves the question, what did the Kiwi pick to make up for not flying?
Yeah.
Absolutely f***ing nothing.
Oh, really?
Kiwis are tiny in comparison to their relatives, coming in at only 4 kilos.
They're like a bird but can be as pet. They look so friendly. And their little beak. Oh, I like the beak.
In weight and 50 centimeters tall. This is because Kiwis evolved largely on an island with no natural predators, so they downsized and traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude. Which honestly worked pretty well for them until the British did British things.
What happened?
And now they have to deal with cats and dogs trying to eat them. And considering this build was not designed for PvP, they have been clapped so hard by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal.
Oh,
but
no.
getting shafted by the British is just the beginning of the generational violation of the Kiwi, because these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting f***ed over. You see, the Kiwi bird's cousins are famous for laying huge eggs.
Wow.
I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized eggs. And you would think that is because they are large.
Yeah.
And you would be...
Do they have very tight hole but very big egg coming out from that? I know the similar story with French Bulldog. Like French Bulldog have very big skull and their mom's body are very small.
Wrong. Because their vertically challenged cousins have to lay eggs the same size. A Kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body. With the egg being so bloody large, it rearranges their internal organs and stretches
Where do their organ go? Where is their stomach?
rib cage just to be able to hold the thing. For reference, that is like a human giving birth to a 15-kilo child. That's not a bun in the oven anymore. That's a whole f***ing bakery.
Chat, what's going on with my YouTube recommendations? Why every video that's upcoming always have boob? Come on, man, the algorithm really knows me.
This wasp is basically a xenomorph.
Ooh, a Zeno?
Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental...
That thing also looks big. Why everything looks so big in this video? Maybe it's the camera zoomed in.
Health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first.
I remember that Zeno dropping from the air vent. The horrifying moment and the memory is still so clear in my head. So scary.
Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker is the largest wasp...
Wait, are we in Australia for this?
Native to Australia, because of course...
Oh yeah, we are in Australia for this. No surprise.
Fucking is. This fucker is the largest wasp on the planet.
Ew.
Coming in at a massive 2.5 inches. Which, of course, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant.
Oh,
Back
what's
in
wrong?
half.
Oh, why did he just let the wasp sting him? Why?
And stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, give me my arm, and electric. Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders.
What?
Making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But
Wow.
they don't just execute the spiders, no.
You remember there are 10,000 species, is it 10,000? 10,000? 100,000? Anyway, a lot of spider species in Australia. Then this wasp is having a great time, party every day.
No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible.
Wait.
And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As
Wait.
the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him. Flying
Okay.
down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on
Oh no, I can see where this is going. Oh no, it's like literally like, oh my god, it's literally like the alien movie.
the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh fruit right here underneath them. That food being the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family
Oh
bucket,
my God.
consuming it from the inside
I feel bad for the spider, but I don't know.
out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chest burster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight.
I don't think I wanna go to Australia, Chad. What was that?
This seal is such a menace that he routinely gets the cops called on him. Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal, a
Oh,
600...
this is cute. Do you hate spider or the wasp more? Under comparison of what wasp is doing to the spider, now I feel bad for the spider. But it's all horrible.
Kilo, absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing.
He's a big cell that like to play. Is this a cell? Yeah, it's a cell. Nail the cell.
He has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of them. Hands down, the funniest shit
Nail doesn't care. Nail lay anywhere he wants.
he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long. Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking store.
Imagine you tell your boss I cannot go to work today. There's a sale at my car. There's a big sale blocking me.
Sorry. Now, this is a lot of menace for a single cause, but the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old,
Wow.
If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of blubber
40,000
and takes issue with the
kg?
wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude.
I don't think so either. He can easily push down a shed. He can easily push over a car. 40,000 kg, chat. That's a lot. It's a 4,000 kg. Oh, sorry. I remember it wrong. I was like, okay. 4,000 is still very scary. Super scary. 4,000.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital. This is the Gimpy plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under. And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet. Because yeah, no, of course, man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs. That upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin.
Those things are so little, like invisible spikes that are so scary.
So much as brush.
Is this Australian? I'm sorry, did he talk about where this is? It's in Australia? Okay. Alright.
Hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain.
Oh my god.
Like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight.
This is similar to the feeling of being bitten by a wasp, like acid and electrified. Similar.
Up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times. And the fucked up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years after being stung. This is because those thousands...
Is it like we cannot get rid of this? It will stay in my skin forever?
The little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them. Meaning these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more...
Imagine you are in the world and actually wiped your ass with this little piece of plant. Imagine. You're gonna have pain in your ass for the rest of your life, like literally.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed. This constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop. This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper.
It actually happened?
I don't think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts.
Oh man, that's a poor dude. Oh man.
Defend themselves by throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do it, you're gonna need to learn a little bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them equally adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers.
Oh, they're like a big dog.
They dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man. They go to around 1.3 meters in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks. Weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos, but despite their weight, I shit you not.
What do they eat? Do they eat something cute, like fruit or something?
They have a top speed of 40k an hour.
Oh, speedy.
Now, the fact that they can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank-class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So you see, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass. Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out.
Yeah?
In response, the wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and fucking floor it backwards up the tunnel into his aggressor.
He will literally fight you with his big ass. That's so funny and smart because he got the most fat on the ass. So it's also kind of safe, like a shield.
Slamming his ass into its head. The impact then squashes the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow. Straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality. I cannot make this shit up.
Cute but deadly. Oh, man, another one of spider. Okay.
Remove your limbs. But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America, and a prime example.
Okay, Chad, this is USA now. USA.
People of don't judge a book by its cover, because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little f***er is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money.
Okay, why?
Apart from a recluse starts in the most American way possible. With you actually...
I've never seen this in my life. I mean, I'm in Canada. Is it on the land of Canada? Oh, thank you. We have such cold weather. Please let this all freeze, please.
Stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass.
Okay.
Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just one small problem.
What's the problem?
Congratulations,
poison.
you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your veins, which at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more.
Okay.
You feel sick.
Okay.
The wound swells, and the blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black.
What?
As the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. This causes the skin to literally rot and fall off of your body. And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading and venom starts to destroy your blood.
What is this Dark Soul spider? Why?
Cells and
what is killing this spider? Like, I need to know what is eating this.
Your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
Oh, it happened to your mom? I'm sorry to hear that. She got better? Okay. Canada is too cold for those spiders. We are lucky. We're so lucky.